You are
now listening to
the FoxPod.
Hello everybody and welcome back to the FoxPod. It's been a while, it's been a very long time, it's been nearly a year I believe. I am your foxy host JC2244 as ever, and this is episode 7 I believe. It's been such a long time, it's been going on for like nearly 3 years and this is only the 7th episode. It's mental. And to kind of bring back the FoxPod, I thought I'd bring in the guest who kind of was on when it all started back in January 2015. None other than Chibi, Sivia Productions, Zealson Plus, General Z, whatever you might go by nowadays.
My name is not any of those names.
Who is it? Who are you? What are you doing?
You may simply refer to me as your faithful Jack. However, my YouTube name is Chibi Z.
Or, this is a little spoiler for you guys, David Dirtbag.
David Dirtbag!
Jesus, have you seen that level?
Oh dear, I'm very sorry there.
Oh, you probably destroyed the ears of the listeners if there are any.
I know.
Crikey. Hi Jack, it's been a while on the podcast, not in real life.
Yeah, I'm quite acquainted with your face.
Yeah, it's not like the last time we spoke was the last time you were on the podcast. Right, we're not that bad.
Well, episode 7. I mean, where have you been?
I've just been doing my own thing.
Yeah, sure.
I kind of gave up a bit on the FoxPod, but now I'm bringing it back. We've got
all
a new
you
logo.
do is give up. That's what you do nowadays, isn't it?
Who are you meant to be? One of my fans or something?
Yes.
One of my criticisms people.
I am that one guy with the one view.
You.
That sends you fanfics about Shadow Frax
Where is this going?
and the Hunter.
Okay then, this is getting weird. Hi Jack.
Hi.
In all seriousness, it's been a while.
It has been quite a while. I think the last time we spoke was in 2015.
Was it?
Yes, it was 2015. It was a year after
Oh yes.
that Destiny 1 came out.
You did actually come on as David Dirtbag and yourself last year.
Well, I don't really remember that, to be honest. I mean, all I remember was big flashes, stairs, an ambulance.
Yeah, he did push you, didn't he?
Yeah, I still have bruises from that.
Ah, you poor thing.
I mean, I may play the character, but sometimes he just appears out of nowhere, doesn't he? He's suddenly someone else.
He does.
He's like a different guy all sometimes.
Now Jack,
Yes.
can I ask your opinion on something?
You may.
What do you think about the new FoxPod logo? I love it. I love it. I like it.
From my standpoint,
Pretend that you can see it.
yes, I've seen it. I've seen it. Now, I too am adapting art.
Oh yes.
And I will tell you, it's very, very nice. It's very clean. And it doesn't look stilted or anything. It's
I love
really,
it.
really nice.
And it was only $5. Name your price.
$5.
Shout out to the artist Lileaves, I believe that's her name.
Very good. You should be proud of your art. And keep doing it.
here's some actual footage of the live stream where she drew it. She gave me permission to use it. Don't worry, don't strike me down. It's all fine.
Strikes, we'll get to that later, won't we?
Oh yes, lovely. I like a bit of YouTube drama, but we'll get onto that later.
Well, we could do, couldn't we? I mean, YouTube drama is thriving in this community.
You want to go
now.
straight to YouTube drama?
YouTube drama is the lifeblood of YouTube nowadays.
Oh my god, have you seen your levels, man?
Oh, sorry. I'm trying to be adaptive to the situation that we're in.
You're awful. You're an awful
I
person.
hate you.
What are you doing?
You are not a
Okay,
very
let's
bright
go straight
person.
to drama.
Oh,
So,
no, the drama.
do you want to talk about my drama? It's not really drama, but let's pretend for it so I can put it in the tags, or a certain someone's drama. Who do you want to go to?
Is this a certain boy that's been caught doing some unsavoury things in
Being a
Japan
very naughty
recently?
boy, isn't he?
Is this a little Logan Paul?
Oh, yes, a little Logan
naughty
Paul.
little whippersnapper that's been
Yes.
causing a lot of grief over YouTube,
Yes,
and for very good reason.
So, tell me your opinion on the whole. We should probably explain what it is to our listeners if they somehow don't know.
It's incredible if they don't know.
Because my channel's kind of not in the drama area, so it wouldn't surprise me if the listeners aren't too familiar. But it's quite a big story.
Only if they're really trying to avoid drama, which, I'm sorry. I'm
can't
sorry.
really blame them.
We're going to ruin your day with drama.
Skip the video now.
Oh, I see that dislike already appearing. Oh, I can hear him commenting.
Oh no. Oh no. So what's your the screen went black, don't worry.
So the opinion of what's been going on about... Well, we haven't actually explained it first, haven't we? Sugar.
Why did I filter a swear?
Honey iced tea.
You're allowed to swear on this podcast.
Ah, frick.
That's even worse than fuck.
Well, sorry, but... I'm sorry.
The Christian podcast. How are we getting this sidetracked from the first topic?
Well, that's just the thing, isn't it? It's Logan Paul.
Yes.
Like, at this point, it's surprising that nothing has happened between this and whatever else he's been doing. So I guess I'll leave it to you to explain.
Basically, Logan Paul is a daily vlogger, and he went to Japan being a bit of a naughty boy, throwing some fish around or something, smashing Nintendo things or something.
Yeah, it was fish games, throwing Pokeballs at people of all things.
And the biggest one of them all is he went into this suicide forest in Japan that's very known very well for people killing themselves in, taking their own lives, and they found a dead body, and they decided to film it, include it in the vlog, include it in the thumbnail, include it in the video tags, decided to keep the footage in, and it caused a lot of controversy. The video, he had to manually remove the video. YouTube didn't even do anything. In fact, it was
so surprising.
It wasn't trending at one point, if you didn't know. So that's kind of the basic.
The gist.
That's the gist of it.
This is the basic gist of what happened.
Yeah.
Very abridged.
I'm very new to this podcast.
What do you mean? You've been doing it for 2 years. This is episode 70, everyone.
Not episode 70, God.
Oh, 7.0, sorry. Yeah. I forgot to carry the one.
So, give me your opinion on it.
Well,
what do you think? Is it bad?
Well, like most, Logan Paul is a fucking twat.
Okay.
Like, not even him, like his crew as well. Like, they're just going along with this. It's like, oh yeah, this seems like a pretty good idea, isn't it? Like, oh yeah, let's go to a forest where people kill themselves, alright? And then...
And it was forbidden, by the way. It was like what's the word? I can't word today.
Restricted?
Restricted.
Was it now?
I think it was a forbidden area. Like, they were told not to go in there, or like, after it.
And let alone film there.
And it was like, oh, it's too late now, isn't it?
Oh no, we've got a glimpse of a dead body.
We already filmed it. Like,
I can feel those YouTube views coming in. Yeah. And it's just, what was going through their thinking process with this?
I have no idea.
It boggles my mind.
So yes, my opinion on it is basically the same as Jack's. He's an idiot.
Complete imbecile.
Sorry to the low gang listening, but he told you not to defend him, so
yeah, and even though they continue to defend him,
take your hate elsewhere, please.
The thing that he showed me a while ago, which was a few hours ago, which was quite.
What was that?
It was relevant, and that was Jack's films.
Oh yeah,
and his video that he did on it, and
he mocked. He did a parody of the apology, the second apology, the video apology.
Apology that should have been the first apology, but it wasn't.
And that was pretty entertaining. Making light of a dark situation.
I mean, in a way, it's like a brutal look at what is ironically going to be the truth. It's going to keep happening. It's going to. I mean, it's like, oh, don't worry, I'll just say sorry and everything will be later. We'll make up later. We'll kiss up.
You can find this video in the description if you're wondering what we're actually talking about here.
Here and here.
Oh, that's an insider for another hour.
Cute double chin.
Oh God. Out of context, you just sound like a bully. So
it's all for the sake of comedy.
Anything else to sound Logan Paul?
Apart from being just a bit insensitive in Japan.
A little bit.
A little bit. I mean, a little bit.
Just a little bit,
Something tells me you shouldn't have been there in the first place.
No, he shouldn't. So, that's the whole Logan Paul situation. Don't know why we started the podcast like that.
So, welcome. I hope you have good higher hopes, because we're starting with Logan Paul.
I don't know how we're going to go from YouTube drama to, talking about our lives. I think it should have been in the first order.
Perhaps.
While we're on the topic of YouTube drama, the drama that I was kind of talking about involving myself, it's not really drama, it's just something I highly disagree with, is I got a copyright claim on my Harambe song parody. It's a Queen parody. I'm pretty sure it's in fair use, because the instrumental was orchestrated by the person who did it, Sam, and the lyrics were by him. Well, he sung it.
Well,
I wrote the lyrics.
You designed the lyrics.
Yeah. So it's using the Queen song, but it's turning it into something completely different.
So not only is it a cover, but it's a parody.
Yes.
So surely it will be covered under parody in copyright.
Yes. But for some reason, I got a claim by all these like different small companies. I don't even understand the whole thing, to be honest. And I filed a dispute. They rejected it, and they said basically, by the looks of it, if I try and dispute for it to not be claimed, and they disagree, they can give me a strike on my channel, which prevents me from live streaming and such.
Lovely. I mean, it's like it's different day, the same shit with YouTube, isn't it? It's you're in the right,
and apparently the music industry are like, they've been doing this for a while. I don't know all the details.
It's because they don't care. They don't face any repercussions from doing this. There's no backlash from doing it.
They don't really follow the whole.
They're not following copyright use, which is very annoying.
I get half of the money, despite, let's be honest, it's like barely 100 views. I really don't really care about the money from it. It's just annoying that even happened.
Unless if you even get the money from it, which most likely
I don't really care about the money at this rate.
Us small YouTubers don't get money for this, so so it's like it matters, but it doesn't matter. But the principle is still there.
The principle is there, but I don't care if it gets taken down. I don't really want a strike either, even though it's like apparently temporary. I've never had one, so I can't really say.
It's YouTubers like, well, we found out that you are being very naughty. So if you try doing that again,
you spank on the bottom.
Why can't you be more like Logan? You know, just ignoring. And that's the funny thing, is that they're focusing on stuff like this and then ignoring Logan altogether.
Oh, my ad, it was a manual review who did it. It wasn't an automatic one.
No, which you would think it would have been.
It's a manual one. Someone actually must have clicked on my video and actually claimed it via a person and not a robot.
It's somewhat familiar with my case many years ago, during my earlier time.
Was that the Google Plus video?
It was to do with the Google Plus video, which it got privatized briefly because of a group called Omnia Media was claiming the royalty-free music.
Oh my god. Royalty-free music being claimed? What?
I know, it was crazy. This was during the Google Plus days, so everything was just a shit show. Everyone was losing their minds!
Oh my god, the levels again. The levels.
Sorry, I had to do a joke.
Fine, I can edit. I'm not that bad at editing, hopefully, probably, maybe. We'll see.
Suck.
What? So yeah, that's YouTube. That's what's happening in my YouTube. Also, if this is relevant, because I don't know when it's actually going out, I gained like nearly 10 subs in the past week or so. I gained which is big for me, because I get like 50 to 100 a year.
Oh, that is some good subscriptions.
I don't even know why. I've literally just started uploading semi-frequently, like once a week. And now I'm just getting all these subs out of nowhere. So I appreciate that if you're genuine people watching me and not just, I'll sub and never watch. That kind of thing.
Oh, sorry. I just thought I'll tell you. It's me. It's me on alt accounts. I didn't want to see her.
Why are you grabbing me?
Jake. What do you mean?
I'm scared. No, what are you even doing? Oh God. What have we given the listeners the imagination of what just happened?
I can feel Dirtbag reaching for the edge of my mind. Fingertips on the edge of my mind.
God.
The levels again.
Ooh.
This is a good microphone you have.
It's very beautiful.
Yeah, I had to fix it for you.
So, yeah, he had to put it back on with screws. It's a big kerfuffle. So, now you've actually just did that, and let's completely skip uni and that for now. Let's talk about David Dirtbag.
The David of the Dirt.
Do you want to explain what David Dirtbag is for someone who doesn't know, despite it's all over my channel?
Okay, it's like a very rude David Attenborough.
Yes, it was originally a David Attenborough parody, as in the early titles of the videos you can see on my channel at GT244.
If you go back on the way back machine, if you haven't deleted them,
oh god,
I'll make sure you won't.
I won't delete.
I'm watching you. Hey, it's Dirtbag history. It has to stay.
Yes.
but it's like a character. I think we already spoke about it last time.
In 2015, I think there's a lot happened since then. Jeff.
I think like in the other one where Dirtbag made a rude announcement.
That was a year ago. We should probably explain. We've actually done Dirtbag since, though.
Yeah, Dirtbag was kind of like in a rut at that time, wasn't he? He was just kind of not really going anywhere, not really fleshing out.
But now, I'm proud to say that we have so many ideas and such big plans for this series. Like, it's not just... All I'm saying is it's not just going to be a parody anymore. We're making it our own.
It's becoming a more full-fledged series now. Originally, it was like 1 or 2 videos in a year. And now it's...
3 or 4 years.
There's a ton of them. It's more than that. It's like... I think this year alone, well, last year, was like 5 or 6 even.
God knows. And the viewers won't really get what... I feel like... what's on YouTube right now of Dirtbag is it's just a parody.
So it's gonna get copyright then, isn't it?
It's just a parody. I don't see what's so special about it. What are these high hopes you're talking about? But a lot will probably change. We've got high plans to change it.
Especially with the current project that we've been talking about quite a lot.
Is it the movie?
Yes. I think it's probably safe to say that right now the movie's on a back burner. It's kind of in the background because we're mostly trying to work on other things with it.
Yes. It's actually quite a lot to plan a film. Just 2 people, you know?
Yes, and there's not a lot of substance to work off.
And this isn't like a typical college project short film that's 5 minutes long.
Yeah,
this is going to be about 40 minutes long.
I think one of the ideas that you came up with was like it's a parter.
Yeah,
you said like 4.
I thought it'd be nicer if we focus on a part of the movie, about 10 minutes each, and release that. Give it a few months while we work on the other bit, and hopefully people will start becoming engaged as they're released. So hopefully by the ending of it, and a lot of people, some people might be familiar with Dirtbag and like would have like been built up to the final of the bit of the film, and then if they're interested in like where the series is going, then they can stick around. Do you have to?
Oh, sorry.
They can stick around for the future of Dirtbag. So the idea is to release 4 parts if it's like 40 minutes, and release like 1 every 2-3 months, but we'll see how that goes, I guess.
Yeah. So back burner, yeah. Which is a bit of a shame because we slated a special to come out at the end of last year.
Yeah, so it was
which
going to be
also got cancelled.
A mini Christmas special. It was still. Is it non-canon? Is that the word?
It was, I think the way that we were going to go about it is that the Christmas special video they did was non-canon, but then the special would be.
Do you want to explain what canon is, just so people know?
I don't know. I'm pretty sure people know what canon is.
Well, non-canon is basically the Christmas special that was released, where Dirtbag's hosting this Christmas special on my channel. That's not part of the main Dirtbag series. That's like a special on its own side. Like, it doesn't affect the series.
It's something that doesn't really happen.
Yes.
But it's there.
It's there for you.
It's there for you. And not me.
I'm here for you.
Oh. you touched my cloth.
Yes. He's actually wearing the Santa suit that was in the...
Yeah, it's a bit cold, so...
Yeah. He's wearing the Santa suit that was in the Christmas special. But yeah, talk about the film. We're getting the sidetrack.
Would you like to talk more about the film?
Well, how we're postponing it, what we're doing with it.
Well, we still have some more Dirtbags to do.
Yeah, it's just going to be like a few more released before the film, obviously, because barely anywhere of that. Planning side, we're quite far. We've got a rough idea of what the film will be. It's just actually getting it together.
Yes. It's... A lot of the times, we have like a general plan. Doesn't always go to fruition. Because it's funny, because usually the most planned Dirtbags don't seem to happen, but the last minute ones do.
And the last minute ones, for the most part, are like the best yet.
They're the ones that usually get uploaded. When was the last time that we had a really well planned Dirtbag come out?
The clown one was pretty good, I thought.
Yeah, I think that. Oh, I mean, was that on the spot?
No, Well, it was your idea and my idea combined into one.
Yeah, we had a few disagreements though with that one. And then
What was the two ideas?
I think it was like separate, just ways that the show could go. I think in the end we went with your idea.
Yeah, but I thought we interpreted something that you had.
I think we went with the drinking bit.
Oh yeah, I think one of them was that we get drunk or something, and we appear in each other's clothing, and the other idea was for Clown to go missing.
Yeah, and then it would be like a horror, wouldn't it? In hype for the new It film that had come out at the time.
Was that it?
I think it was because it just come out.
I didn't really think of it like that. I just thought of it as a parody that we did in summer, like a fun little thing to do. I didn't really think of it at all.
Hey. Didn't think of it at all, eh?
Hey.
And then there was that other Dirtbag that we never finished, and to this day it's still not finished.
What one are you talking about?
I think that's one. This is some top secret stuff we're talking about here.
God.
That's the Dirtbag where it's the final one before the film.
Oh, that one. I know what you're talking about now.
So that would be the connecting one. So that one is also in backburning until we're through everything else.
You're going to have to wait for that one, I'm afraid. We've got a lot of work to do.
Some point next year.
It'll probably be this year. Come on.
Fourth quarter next year.
Oh, God.
That's, isn't that like publisher talk?
And with this film, it's like, unlike the other ones where it's just literally us two filming, maybe a cameraman, we're getting actors, we're getting camera people, our friends, and we're gonna get like a sound person. Forgot what they're called.
Someone's gonna be on sound. I mean,
sound.
We're working with outdoor environments and we're working with indoor environments.
Like someone to hold a boom or something like that.
Yeah. So honestly, one of the worst nightmares about filming is sound, because one of the things that go wrong is that you got good shots, but your sound is atrocious. It could be echoey, it could be static, it could be distorted.
I can see a lot of Foley in this film being done.
You know, it's something as easy as, it's rubbing on clothes. Your mic's rubbing on clothes, so it creates a horrible sound.
So you might do that in Foley, like if you, I'm familiar with Foley, it's like creating a sound and adding it in the film.
I think
we did that for the college project, which was really fun. So I'm quite familiar with how Foley works and how to do it. Just if you have the right equipment to make good sounds.
It's not all horse clippity clopping.
No, it's not at all.
Something as small as an eyelid closing can be Foley.
So, anything else on the movie? Or do you want to like leave it for another day where we have a bit more to talk about?
There's not really much to say about it, really.
I do want to say one thing though.
Its release date?
No. I don't think we're in the position to give a release date again.
Oh!
Well, two things is obviously there's going to be a bit of a story of this one that, like we talked about in the second to last podcast. And there's going to be like a bit of a villain kind of thing. But I want to talk about the clown character and who he's ideally is. Because I feel like that's relevant because only us basically know about that.
I feel like people that have followed the clown throughout the show, which I doubt is many people, might have caught wind of some of the connections.
Especially the thumbnail of Dirtbag and the Missing Clown. It's actually faded. But do you want to say it? Who Clown's an idea of?
Well, Clown, I mean, essentially parodies Clown himself, which is Colossal's Crazy.
Colossal's Crazy is a YouTuber and the host of the Beta podcast.
So he's our number one enemy.
I don't think we can compete with the Beta podcast quite yet.
I know, unless we get hacked.
No,
like
God,
Keemstar said.
But yeah, Colossal's Crazy is a content creator, if you can call him that. He uploads like once a year.
Just good content.
Yes, and he's hilarious. Me and Jack are obsessed with him and his character. So we kind of made a clown character based on him.
It's kind of like like a way of appreciating him as a person.
We literally use his voice as a sound effect, like the XD,
which I think we've really throttled into the ground at this point with the Twitter account.
Yes, and don't even get me. The Dirtbag Twitter account that me and Jack run, and we literally talk as the clown, cameraman, and Dirtbag. If you want to follow it, it's at David Dirtbag in the description again. But
it's been quiet for a while though.
Yeah, but I love it. So if you're into the Dirtbag series, which I doubt, follow it, and
Yeah,
keep up to
it
date.
gives you insight into things that you don't see throughout the normal series.
Yes.
It's things that happen in the background.
So if Colossus Crazy is somehow miraculously watching this,
Please don't cease and desist
Don't cease and
on this
desist.
character.
It's,
Please, we need
we're
this.
paying homage because we love you.
We'll give you a $5, or maybe that prize money that Rice Gum started
yeah.
giving him.
Or, $20 okay? Or...
Who are you, Leafy?
This guy literally... I'm not even going to
Is
get
Leafy even around anymore? I haven't.
He hasn't uploaded in like a month, I think.
So is he officially dead?
His Twitter hasn't been touched since May. So...
He did get a bit of a throttling from iDubbbz.
Yeah, so...
Is it iDubbbz?
and the whole King stuff thing. But that's like a year ago drama, so I think it's time to move on, Jack.
No.
What?
Drama is our lifeblood. It keeps us going.
No.
Okay.
Oh god, the first thing I had on this bullet point is general discussion, but I think we skipped the whole thing of general discussion.
Oh yeah, just announce that to the audience. That's very professional, Mr. JT2255. I mean 44.
I like to be honest with my audience. I'm reading from a little notebook. We've got bullet points on what to talk about.
Is it Death Note?
I'm not going to hide the fact that we've got bullet points.
Did you have my name in yet?
No. Well, David Dirtbag, yeah.
Oh, that's why I've been acting normal. You killed him!
So...
You can't die.
Oh yes, this is kind of relevant while we're still talking about Dirtbag. Future characters of the Dirtbag series.
The projects that we've been working on.
We're probably boring people with just talking about our own work right now.
Yeah, so we've always got different characters in the oven.
For those unaware, the current characters we're calling it the Dirtbag universe right now. The current characters we have are Bearfields, Cameraman, David Dirtbag, and the off-screen characters like your cameraman's wife,
Clown.
Of course, Clown.
And you got Landlord.
Oh, don't even get me started on that.
Larry Landlord. Ooh, yeah. Name drop. That's his official name, guys. It's a canon.
So, but we're always aiming to add some new characters, and if you haven't gathered, most of these characters are parodies of real life people.
Well, with our next one, it's not really based on anyone. It's a
parody of a fictional character.
You know what I feel like right now?
What?
I'm like, hey guys, I'm Jeff from Overwatch. I'm here to show off the new character.
Oh my god. So Bearfields is obviously a parody of Bear Grylls.
So original.
I know, I love the name. I came up with it myself.
I did not have anything to do with his name.
I like the name again. David Dirtbag is
well, yeah, we have many name changes. I say it was David Attenborough, and then it was Dirty Attenborough, and then Dirtbag Attenborough, and then just David Dirtbag.
David Charles Dirtington.
Oh, yeah. David Charles Dirtington.
That's his full name.
That's his full canon name.
But we've got some new characters coming up. What was the thing? Oh, what was it?
It's Project Mr. Know-It-All.
Project Mr. Know-It-All. That's not his name. That's
just his code name.
That's his code name for when
he's still in that burning oven.
Oh yeah. So he's gonna know-it-all. The idea is kind of where he's gonna be drunk a lot of the time or drinking whiskey.
This was like a last minute idea that I did pitch to Jack, and
by last minute I mean literally an hour ago.
Yeah, I felt it was good. We haven't really spoke about him for or they, you never know. You don't know who the gender is.
Don't genderize.
Don't generalize the generalize.
What on earth are you saying, boy?
I have no idea.
Anyway, Project Know-It-All.
So, yeah. Drunk character.
Alright.
So we like give off a very comedic edge. And that sort of thing can play well into the way that where the character is acted. And
the current idea is, I'm pretty sure that the current idea is for me to portray this character.
Although I am putting my own foot in.
He's going to be, let's say he's the cameraman of this duo.
Well, actually, I was leaning my foot into this character as well, so you got competition, boy.
You're not being it.
Yeah.
I am. I need more acting ability test skill things. You're fine as David Dirtbag. Stay as it.
But really, well, I think we should do auditions when it comes out.
I don't think so.
Maybe we should put this to a vote.
No, especially not.
So a Twitter vote. Those are so accurate.
Oh yeah. But yeah, that's the character that we're kind of coming up with. Still don't know who's gonna portray him. It's me.
Damn them levels.
Oh my god. Okay, notebook time.
Gonna be me.
I'm so professional. If you want to come on my podcast and
Mockcast.
I didn't say mockcast.
Mocking
Podcast
you.
and experience my professionalism, then feel free to comment. I'm willing to have
It's
people.
pretty
on.
abysmal, I would have to say.
Obviously, there's
I give you negative points.
obviously there's some like boundaries. I'm not just gonna invite like someone who's just gonna say like I don't know the N word over and over and just leave the podcast. That's the most ridiculous example, but you know what I mean. Jack.
Yes.
Let's talk about. Technically, we talked about ourselves, but that's character-wise. But we're so egoistic that we're actually going to talk about egoistic that we're actually going to talk about us as actual people and not characters.
It's hard because
So-
apparently I'm getting accused of being a character without even being a character nowadays.
Oh, that's a good setup to the discussion of university. Jack, tell your story.
Well, my story, which part?
The whole being accused of the character.
Yes. Now, in uni, we were currently doing uni.
We should say what course. We're not doing animal welfare. You know,
We want to feed the bunnies.
we're not feeding any bunnies.
Great man. But we do film, television, radio, whichever way you want to say that in order. It doesn't really matter. I put the more important first. Television, radio.
We've triggered so many people, media
Probably our
people.
teacher. And we did a radio show.
I just realised something.
What?
There's a high chance she's listened to this if she's a radio.
Oh shit!
Do you really want to talk about this?
Abort.
This is to do with our
Hi.
radio team.
Don't say her name; she won't know.
You already just announced that to she. And yes, I just.
Fuck.
And yes, I did assume Jen.
Yeah.
Let's tell the story because I think it's a funny story to tell.
Okay, so
We mean no harm.
I'll refresh. So we're in film, television, radio, and we were doing a radio show for one of our criterias, and we got put into separate groups. There was like 3 groups, was there? Was there 3 or 4 groups?
3, I believe.
Yeah, there were 3 groups, and we all had our own radio recording room.
Yeah.
And they're really good.
Yes.
They use an old version of Myriad though, which is a bit annoying because they don't have some of the nicer features that the new versions have. But we did finish ours.
It's a comedy action radio show where we play soundtracks from action comedy movies, and it's like what was it called?
Well, I don't know.
I can't think of the words. How do you lose a word like that?
What was the context?
Contest. Thank you.
Oh, well, yeah. Well, what do you know?
There's a song contest, and you get to meet Hans Zimmer in the Mord
Meet
Balan.
Hans Zimmer. Oh no! Someone's not gonna have a good day if they just do this. I'm so sorry. I tried to stop him.
Oh God. But yeah, and that lasted for about 30 minutes. And it was fun to do. Jack was one of the hosts of the show.
Yeah, that and another YouTuber. But we did do it, and we completed it.
And we listened to it back
It was
in class.
submitted, and it went over quite well. I think ours was the least criticised.
I think that was the most, I feel.
I can't even remember. There was what was nice was that that everyone's was criticised for different things.
Yeah.
Which was good for a learning standpoint. So I think like ooh, name drop.
And the radio teacher that you just
The
named
radio
dropped.
treat,
Yeah.
the tweeter, no, the teacher,
Yeah, the tweeter.
the tweeter. Oh,
The tweeter. Oh.
God damn it! We get really sidetracked today. And one of the weird ones that really annoyed me was apparently I was doing a character.
Yeah.
She was saying that I was putting off a character
in your hosting.
in my hosting, which is absurd because the only times I said anything remotely that was not me was like a word.
Was it challenge time?
It was free.
Oh yeah.
Free.
Oh my god, the level.
That was we see it at the same time. That's not surprising.
Yeah. That's a Robbie Rotten meme for those.
Yeah, and I was asked to do that,
Yeah.
so it wasn't completely by choice. I was happy to do it.
Yeah.
But not to be criticised for saying I was a character. I was not a character, I was Jack in that.
Oh boy. That's a good setup for uni discussions.
Well, we did eventually get to the story. How long did we take? Like 10 minutes to get to that bit.
I don't even know. I give up on life.
Might need to cut some of this down a bit.
It's fine.
Just painful.
So, Jack, how are you finding university?
It's alright.
It's
It's alright. It has flaws.
Yeah.
Flaws that could be fixed.
I don't want to say too much in case people are listening and they... Yeah. I don't even know what else going on.
I'll take over. I'm the new host, guys. All right. I mean, people, or aliens. You never know. Hello. Oh, I'm just as bad as you.
I'll take over my own podcast, thank you. So, Jack, how are
you
you finding
the new host?
How are you finding university, Jack?
You just asked me that question. Okay. Well, it has flaws.
Yes. Such as what?
Well,
be specific.
It's weird because it's depending on which criteria you're looking at.
Yes.
There's critical approaches, which is very theory based.
Yes.
You got the radio, introduction to radio. You got the TV.
Yeah, those are pretty swell. I love TV. I love Tim. Shout out to Tim and his tips
and his good songwriting.
Oh yes.
Only he will know that.
Only you can hear me.
that as well.
There's so many insiders. I apologise. It's meant to be a professional podcast that you all can relate to.
Well, I mean, podcasts are pretty much. What are they going on about? Isn't that just the FoxPod in general?
FoxPod.
Can
we please talk about university?
I don't know. You keep distracting me.
Talk about its laws. Okay.
Dora the Explorer.
No. Talk about, you're on TV. There's critical approaches, radio and TV. Well, there were, but now we're going into a new semester.
Yes, the semester. That's a word I never thought I'd use in education. With radio, you kind of breeze through it a bit. I feel like you just like a race through it. Like, oh, was that it? And so you're kind of left there having to kind of deal with it.
It's like 1 minute of sex. It's like, oh, it's over.
Oh, is that it?
Is it in yet?
What? Oh, that wasn't even in me.
What on earth am I talking about?
And that shattered that poor boy.
This is I
don't know if he's doing that. Then I'm gonna have to assume. Good point.
I apologise. I didn't. When you probably came here for a sophisticated conversation.
He doesn't mean it at all.
But yes,
he'll say sorry later on, and then next month he'll say sorry again, and that's something else.
Is this a Logan Paul button?
Jack Films once again.
Oh my god, angel. So yeah, I personally like university. I do miss college a lot. I feel like so far college is definitely tops university without a doubt.
Yeah, you kind of
in terms of socializing and
the teachers, especially.
I feel like the teachers, they're equally good.
Yeah, like people like Tim are really. He does make a good effort to try and connect.
Yes, but it's early days. Yeah, I'm there for like the next 3 years, so I'll probably come out loving it and just saying how everything was amazing in like FoxPod episode 8 in 3 years.
With a knife to your back, you better say that.
Oh god, there's Tim with a knife.
So what I feel
don't
my
children might.
Oh dear.
Okay.
Quality memes.
Oopsie daisy. Is there anything else you want to talk about university? Has it changed you as a person yet?
Not really.
That sounds so positive.
It's filled up my schedule.
Yes, we are quite busy. It's 4 days a week. Despite I think the next semester we're gonna have 3 days a week. So I'm really looking forward to that extra day.
It's gonna be good for people that actually have jobs
and people that live far away. But yeah, I do miss college. Is actually one thing we named on here. So let's talk about, do you miss college yet?
I do quite miss college.
Yeah.
It's definitely one of the best points in your life. Like school and college are the best points.
Where I met all my best friends. It's all great.
Absolutely great. We met a lot of people in college.
We did.
We all met some and
Dave.
That's an inside joke again.
And Tom and his shadow.
And then who else? We had Karen, who would just disappear. Like she was late. She was late to her own like sessions so many times.
I swear you actually talked about this in the first FoxPod.
I probably did because I think it was an ongoing issue.
I was kind of irrelevant.
We had
Alpha Gwenny? That's what we call her.
Arafeli.
Alpha Gwenny.
Yeah, she decided it was a good idea to drop the entire term's worth of work on us in an email.
It's all the work, do it.
Just do it. Like what?
Do it. Do it. Oh.
She had no control over the class. Oh, it was terrible.
Are you criticising the teacher in the pot?
I am criticising the teacher.
You don't have to criticise, it's YouTube.
They are a person, and they can be criticised. And it's not that criticism is bad, it's good.
What are you talking about, Karen? Did you even finish that part before I interrupted?
I don't know.
So, yeah, Karen is...
And then we had Chrissy as well.
Yes, Chrissy. And here's an interesting story. For those British fans who grew up on British children's television, specifically CBBC...
Oh, yes.
And have ever watched the show Bear Behaving Badly, then Posty, the female postman in that show, the actor actually teaches us...
Actress, Jack. Come on.
Oh my god. Okay, actress, my bad. She taught us for like 2 lessons at college at the
I
start.
got an autograph from her.
He got an autograph. I don't even know.
She seemed so happy as well. It's like, oh yes, of course.
And then she just disappeared.
Which was really much. She probably saw the oncoming doom that was that course.
And that university. Oh, that college.
Oh, fuck this shit up.
I don't even know what happened. Oh my god. It'd be cool to get her on here.
It was a shame because like I felt like she like died on the inside. She's like, do you know who I am? I took her glasses off and everything.
Oh
like,
yeah.
It's like, there was no context for it. So I was like, I don't know. And then when she did say it, I was like, oh fuck yeah, you are.
I'm pretty sure I noticed it.
I didn't. I was like, yeah, you do have a very familiar face. But
you look like someone I watched like 4 years ago.
It's like, it was someone that I did look at recently.
Do you often watch Bear Behaving Badly?
Yeah, she had a hard on for the that landlord guy. Bear.
Did you say hard on?
Well, that's how I always saw it as that character. She always seemed to be wanting to get. with that guy.
Yeah, the guy,
the landlord. I think is that what it was.
Larry Landlord.
No, I don't think it was Larry. Yeah, he had that he wanted that aspiration for opening up an ice cream.
Oh yeah,
company for whatever reason.
Bear.
I'll get you. Bear.
It's like Dirtbag or something.
Well, if Dirtbag was a scumbag. Scumbag. Oh, there's too many links we're creating here.
Okay, so yeah, college is great. University is good so far. So far, so good.
So far, no major disasters.
No, but it's an interesting course. We'll just have to see where that goes, really. I sound like I'm really not happy there, but I am.
I want to get out of here soon.
The course is good. It's just there's a lot of criticism.
Yeah, I think it's just small things. I think at the end of the day that just need refinement, which I think is what those evaluation things that we do at the end of every like major lecture.
Oh yes,
where we feedback. We do feedback, don't we?
We do feedback sheets as well, yes, absolutely.
I took ages to come up with that. Like, what's that word? Oh, feedback.
I was like that earlier of that word. Competition. That was
the context. Oh, because I say context.
Context.
I saved the day there.
Oh my god. Jack.
Yes.
As I let out a slow fart, Jack.
Sorry. I can't save that.
Oh, and by the way, for those wondering, we're in the same room next to each other. This isn't like over Discord.
No, because there'll be a bit of a delay, and then it will do the thing that you have in your other FoxPods, where like you'll hear the Skype messing
Discord
up.
Doesn't have that. Shout out to Discord.
Discord is far better. Discord Chan is much better than Skype Chan.
Okay, Jack. Something that certainly you are more passionate about than I am, because I haven't really watched this series / person much, which is surprising, despite the type of things I normally watch. But
I think I know what this is.
Filthy Frank.
Oh, Papa Frank.
Filthy Frank is a content creator, and he has all these like characters like Pink Guy. He recently had to stop doing those characters.
it's really sad. Yeah, there was Frank himself.
Yes.
There was Pink Guy.
Yeah.
Santa's brother, I think. Santa's stepbrother, I think, was one of them.
Okay.
And there was Salamander Guy, or Salamander Man. Yeah! Just rubs his nipples like, yeah! A Chin Chin. And then Safari Man. And then
the fake Frank or something?
Yeah, and then there's the fake Frank, which I had to explain to you. Which is really obscure. Like you wouldn't really know until like one of the later episodes of the show.
But why did he have to stop? It was something to do with his vocals, I believe, wasn't it?
It was I mean, if you look on Twitter and you go to his Twitter,
I believe it's a pinned tweet.
Yeah, it was one of his main ones. It has on the app on my phone. I had to click view because it had some like.
Was it sensitive content?
Yeah, sensitive content. So, which it was because it is quite saddening stuff, and it was to do with neurological issues. No, I don't know what that is. I don't know what that could be for him. I mean, I do hope he's alright. Yeah. And it was about throat tissue damage as well, which I mean, I thought that would be the voice. Yeah. That he does for Filthy Frank. One thing about being David Dirtbag is understanding that a voice can have, it's like this death sentence for your throat at the end. When I'm doing Dirtbag, it kills.
Yes, that's why we have to have. It's a good thing that they're not so frequent right now.
Yes, I think I've got more used to it. Probably the worst was probably the Omegle video. God, because the Omegle video was probably the closest to what Filthy Frank's voice is like.
Yeah, you didn't. You weren't quite Dirtbag. You went a bit off.
Yeah, I went a bit off into variations. It was like more psychopathic in a way, wasn't it? Like it was a bit more crazy.
I don't even know why we went in that direction.
It was kind of unintentional.
Yeah, it worked.
Yeah, it worked in the end. It was technically the Halloween special. So I guess it kind of worked out in the end. Yeah. But that is the closest to what Frank's voice was like, because it's more raspy. It's a very raspy voice. Yes. And that's what White One was like during that. And that does kill your throat a lot. And he's been doing it since 2011, I think. And that's a long time.
So it's sad that he can't make content and continues what... didn't he say that he didn't enjoy doing it, or was I wrong? I think that's one of the issues, is that he doesn't really enjoy the comedy anymore. Yeah. Which is not surprising. I mean, you get burnt out on these sort of things after comedy does change for a time.
Yeah, I mean,
what are the chances of Dirtbag being the same for however long we do it?
I do think Dirtbag probably won't stop in just a few years. I think it would probably continue and evolve and change. Yeah.
It's not just going to be the cameraman. Well, I don't know.
Cameraman, laptop, cameraman. Oh no, cameraman. Clown.
But yes, it's sad. We were going to... I don't know if it's actually out, if we actually made it, but we're going to do a little Dirtbag homage to Filthy Frank.
Yeah, we're playing that right now. We wanted to... we wanted... Everyone else is sending him off in a good manner. We want to do the same. We want to really get involved in this, and we want to send him off.
We don't have quite a solid idea, but we have some variations.
I think I'll have to help out with that. Yes. I think we're riding on
one of the ideas was to have a gravestone and to be in a graveyard,
like a memorial in a way, like a shrine for him to send him off.
We could go to the beach. I'm just coming up with ideas on the podcast.
Do a good old Naruto run.
No, we could go to the beach, have like one of those wooden boats with like something that
like a Viking style, just get an arrow
and just send it off into the ocean
and have it set alight.
And as the sun goes down, that'd be very, very beautiful.
And it bumps into a passerby boat, and that catches fire.
Oh my god! I don't mean
wasn't us.
No, I think it was. Oh god! I hope that doesn't happen after we do that.
If that happens, I'm legging it.
No, you're not. You're gonna face the consequences.
With my arms behind my back.
Probably because you've been arrested, mate, not because of the Naruto one.
Annoyed that one anime YouTuber that got really annoyed by the Filthy Frank anime opening.
Who did?
It was just this one weeaboo that got really annoyed at it.
Okay. That'd be interesting to look up.
I'll probably show you later. Yeah, how's that?
Look, guys, I'm not involved. You're not cool enough. No, I'm kidding.
It's irrelevant. The anime openings are very good for Filthy Frank.
So, Jack.
Yeah.
talk about. Let's keep on the YouTube discussion for a little bit longer.
Yes. Oh wait. Yes.
Oh God! Look at that big bowl.
Look at that big bulge coming out.
Of like all. Oh God. Ugh, a radio teacher wouldn't be happy with us right now. Just seeing all these levels.
Should be stabbing us in the back.
I've got 2 points here about YouTube chat. We can talk about the evolution of our channels, and we can also talk about, which I think might as well do now, get it out of the way, is inspiration and other podcasts similar to FoxPod. So, an idea I had for this episode, which we didn't end up doing, was to have cameras on us, similar to the H3 podcast. Yeah. And we even have a nice setup. We've got like a fireplace. We've got the chairs.
It's the place from the Christmas special.
Yeah, we're literally sitting down in the middle of my lounge on my knees.
It's a nice soundproof room. There's not many sounds. I mean, the levels are beautiful when nothing's coming through the mic.
Yes. So I watch podcasts that kind of inspire the FoxPod. I think the H3 podcast is like the biggest inspiration for bringing this back right now.
Yeah, that's been blowing up recently. The H3 podcast.
Yeah, it's very good, and I just wanted. I thought, I want to do that again.
Yeah, he's bringing all the big guns with that. He's got Philly Dion.
He's got everyone, and it's all like in person. I doubt I could even get someone half as big in voice, to be honest.
I think you got Steve from Vsauce on, didn't he? Steve, what am I saying? Michael. Why did I say Steve?
Are you saying that I got that guy on, or H3?
I think Michael got on it at one point, didn't he?
Yeah, on the H3 pod.
Not
on
mine, H3.
Not mine.
Obviously not yours.
No,
you're relevant, mate.
I know I am.
Don't know why I said Steve. Who's Steve?
Steve from Vsauce.
Hey, hey, Vsauce. Steve here.
Security Steve from Jericho.
Do you want to catch Ebola?
Oh my God, no.
You want some spit facts?
Talk about Vsauce in the podcast.
Vsauce.
He's been on it twice, actually, on the H3.
Not surprised.
He's a very good man.
They had Jontron as well.
And what I love, Jack, about it, that he's aware of the memes, and I love Vsauce memes.
Hey.
And he's aware of them.
Pretty good.
And he acknowledges the meme is like Dolan Darker, or Dolan Dark. And it's amazing.
Yeah, it's it brings a nice little charm.
Yeah.
Like a cute little charm to his channel that he's
a little bit of a memer.
It's like he's not just his information channel, but he's actively engaging in what's relevant on YouTube right now, and he likes to insert this little like, cheeky bits in there.
That's pretty good.
Hey, it's pretty good.
Oh God, he's an amazing.
And he does it in a very nice, subtle way.
I know. You can't hate the man.
He's too cute.
He's a little bald cute.
Just want to grab his little cheeks. Don't tell me about the Tartsky paradox.
What? What? That's a weird image to have in people's heads.
No, tell me about this.
Oh God.
Tell me how we'll never run out of rooms in a hotel.
Speaking of Vsauce, we're watching Human Cake. If you don't know what that is, you don't really want to know. Oh my God, it's hard for me to watch. Just type in Human Cake, you find it. Vsauce is in it, and it was giving it's starting to give information on spit facts as like part of the meme or whatever. But I was genuinely interested. I thought,
I want some spit facts, please.
I legit wanted him to talk about spit facts. So Vsauce, if you're listening to this, please do a video on spit facts.
Do a pint-sized Vsauce video called Spit Facts, please.
Yes, I would actually genuinely be interested about how digestion starts in their mouth.
Digestion starts in the mouth. That's interesting stuff.
So yeah, back to podcasts. There's a H3 podcast. There's a Bedford podcast. There's my one. There's that heavily inspired the name FoxPod is the Yogpod. And depending on how things go, it probably inspires the intro that we're currently working on.
So that's no longer around anymore, is it?
No, they kind of stopped. I don't know what the Yogscast are doing. Shadow of Israel.
Yeah. Pretty sure that's dead now.
Never say never.
Well, unfortunately, I think it's dead.
No, don't say it. Oh my God.
The Yogscast, the face of Yogscast has changed quite a lot in the last couple of years.
They're just doing like GTA videos and Gary's mods, and I'm just not interested in them. They're not. I want to watch. I want their Minecraft back.
I do remember back in the day when they're doing the Take It series.
I love Take It.
They're doing the Vault series.
That was
and
amazing.
the Feed the Beast series. It was all really good stuff, really.
Yeah.
Really good stuff, really.
Really good stuff, really. It's only as bad as me with commentary yet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, you've had more practice. I've been dead on my channel for a long time.
Oh, God, Jack, that's a different discussion.
All together.
We'll talk about YouTube evolution after this. I think that's a good place to put it. I like how I'm literally structuring the podcast on the podcast. I bet no one else does that.
Everyone's just lost now.
Yeah. Lots of people who aren't familiar with YouTube, half this podcast to like outside, they're just like, what the hell are they talking about?
I say everyone, it's with me and you watching it later on when it's uploaded.
Who's this filthy Franco?
Isn't that like a deadly YouTube sin to not know about 50 Frank? iDubbbz, get on it.
What was oh yeah, we're about to talk about your channel. Let's not get sidetracked.
My channel. Don't talk about the channel, it's dead. No, it's not.
Jack, what's going on with your channel? Like, I did that update video like, I don't know, 14 months ago or something.
Well, the way it still stands is that the update channel that you did.
Yes.
Update
channel.
It's still update channel. You know what I mean.
Update video on your channel.
Update video on my channel that you did for me.
Yes, that was me.
Is still relevant, and it's still true to what's happening. Further into the situation, I now know what's wrong with the computer.
Yeah, I literally went to his house, took apart the PC, like opened it up, and we discovered the problem, I believe. Which
The fan doesn't move on the processor.
No, it overheats.
It
got to like 100 degrees. That's not a joke.
All 4 cores were at 100 degrees Celsius.
That's a little bit hot if you're unaware of the degree Celsius and how that works. It's a little bit hot, I believe.
And like the motor was just completely busted. It was not moving at all.
No, it wasn't. And that's probably why it's a bit sluggish.
It's a bit sluggish.
Yeah.
Well, it's probably because you touched it at some point. That's why. I mean, when you touch laptops and computers, they just go sluggish.
Yeah.
Like, oh shit.
I just touched that
You fucker. You're not getting your spit facts tonight.
Oh. But yeah, the channel, Jack. So basically, you're having computer problems still.
Yeah, but sorry.
Saying that, you literally got a laptop here that you got for Christmas.
Yeah, but it's a work laptop. It's a good one. It's a Tesco one, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah. And it's really only used for work. It's a bit slow when doing big things.
Yeah.
So editing probably is without any sort of use.
So you don't see yourself doing Photoshop drawing on this?
No. The thing is, I use a graphics tablet for my art, and the graphics tablet doesn't like laptops. It didn't like my last laptop, so I would assume it's true for this one as well.
Yes.
Because I think computers just have more power that the laptops just don't have.
Yeah.
And they have things that are unique. The computers are unique with.
Yes.
Like the tablets need extra things that it needs to utilize for it to work. And laptops don't usually have that.
So we kind of discovered maybe what part you need, which is a new fan. And I did look it up, but I might be wrong. But we were finding stuff for like £4 that could easily fix it with a bit of DIY.
A bit of do it yourself.
Yeah, a bit of that. What is it? That sticky substance.
It's called thermal paste.
Thermal paste. Do a bit of thermal paste. But yeah, we're looking to. Oh God. Audacity lagged. No, don't end it.
It's fine.
Just paid it.
So we're reaching over an hour already with this.
I know. So I'm not getting sidetracked anymore.
So what about your channel?
I want to talk. I was in the mid-discussion there, mate.
I'm sorry. I thought we ended this.
No,
bit.
we didn't.
Make up your bloody mind.
Yeah, we
literally... Stupid ape.
We literally found a part for Jack's PC. Well, I feel like it could work. I literally just explained all that. He needs to do thermal paste. It's a fan. It's like £4. I might be wrong. If not, we'll just take it to a PC shop. And hopefully, if that all gets sorted, he'll be on the computer relatively soon. Jack, I don't want to hold you to anything on the podcast, but can you promise that you'll be making videos again this year?
I guess so.
Okay. So if you don't, I don't know, come to your house, steal your lapis lazuli pop.
Oh, now you're triggering me.
Pop and keep it for myself.
No. Well, I mean, me and Lapis are having a bit of a relationship issue. I mean, she ran away with the barn recently. And, I mean, that was just a dick move.
This is a Steven Universe for those somewhere. I don't even know how we got into this.
She's being a stupid ape. As
stupid ape.
Christopher Eccleston would put it.
Yeah.
A stupid ape. Running away. Like, she picks up the fucking barn and just runs away with it. What the fuck?
I think that's enough of a rant for another podcast, to be honest.
Fuck!
Oh my god, those levels. Okay, so you want to talk about my channel, now we're technically done with yours, and how you definitely promised that you'd be uploading again this year.
Yeah, how the barn was taken. What the fuck, Lapis?
You can do a video on the barn if you want. So, Jack,
How is your channel?
how's my channel?
Yes.
Well, as you can probably tell, I've been uploading like once a week. I gained about 7 subs, like I said, like an hour ago, which is
4 weeks later.
quite a lot for me in a week. I don't know what happened.
Well, UHC has been helping.
And I've actually got, I've got like 4 videos that are actually uploaded as like unlisted and not yet to be published. And I'm just not uploading them because lack of motivation, laziness, and whatnot. It's like a vlog, a continuation of a.
One of them is definitely done. I've watched it.
Oh yes, that will definitely be out soon. I love it. It's a good joke. It's a spicy Harry Potter meme.
Spicy meme.
I'm just gonna say that even if it's not released, because
It's so spicy that Pewds is going to have to do a meme review.
oh my god, there's so many references in this, isn't there? But yeah, apart from that, this is kind of an update material, but I'm a variety channel, obviously. I'm not just dedicated to gaming anymore. This is why I'm literally doing a podcast, comedy sketches and all that, and I want to do a lot of content. Aim for like 450 subs at the end of the year.
Just don't overexert yourself.
Overexert myself.
Don't go overboard with the content.
What, the variety or the amount?
The amount. Don't destroy
I don't
yourself.
think my one video a week so far is like causing me any harm. To be
You
honest.
might go overboard and suddenly you're making 2 a week.
Well, I wanted to aim for 2 to 3.
I mean, God forbid if it's a double upload. I mean,
double upload. That was going to be a thing, and it never happened because I uploaded. I literally rendered a UHC video. I uploaded a UHC video, same title and everything, but it was series 3 of Dover Fox UHC, which was already uploaded, and I left it on overnight because my internet's bad, and I was like, ugh.
you could just come down here.
Huh?
You could just. Oh, sorry. Come down here.
I don't think that really does anything because it's a wire, so it's
Just
pretty
grab
sure-
it, you know.
It's a wire. I'm pretty sure it's just as good up there.
Maybe
as it is
damage the wires.
This is... No, it's literally my internet, Jack. My the company I'm with.
They're not happy with you now, are they?
Yeah.
they're listening to this now. They're like, this bastard.
Well, they can give me a better package if they would like. I wouldn't, I wouldn't.
I mean, they're
fight off the
sat
offer.
there with their bloody teas and coffees, standing between that bloody microphone with a slipped condom on the top of it.
That's my pop filter. Thank you very much.
It looks like a slipped condom.
Okay.
And they're talking about, internet providers.
Yeah. I'm not fibre or anything, so
Yeah, ours got changed. Everyone's got changed when that happened.
I want fibre.
Fab.
I want some fibre in my life.
You food high in fibre.
So, moving on from my channel, because that's pretty much there is to say, really. The evolution of our channels, Jet. Let's talk about how we've evolved and how we will evolve.
Well, mine's ready to mega evolve.
Okay, talk away.
The bond is going strong.
What?
The bond.
The bond?
The bond.
What on earth are you
The
talking
bond, guy.
The bond... What are you doing?
I don't know, I think I've lost all train of thought.
What on
Just
earth was
take
that?
that bit out.
No.
No.
Talk about the evolution of your channel, Jack.
Well, like how it happened. Well, what's
From the
happened?
beginning to the future.
I
this is what
started
you-
off with shitty Destiny videos,
Yeah.
which I'm glad I stopped doing, considering the current situation of Destiny 2.
Love Destiny. It's a great game. I've never
Oh
really
yeah,
played it.
totally. It doesn't completely stab everyone in the back who played Destiny 1.
It's fine.
It's fine.
Painted.
Fucking Activision. Oh well, Bungie Vision at this rate.
Bungie.
Yeah, Bungie are just as bad at this rate. But and then it progressed to other things. I mean, I started embracing the
MLP.
MLP videos.
Yes. And what do you think you did, Jack? Because a lot of your videos are very popular.
Well, it's mostly because these sort of videos do have they do quite well.
But there's doing like 100 views well, and then there's a 40,000 views well.
Because people they like theory videos are an interesting thing on YouTube. Because people they seem to want to know. I think there's a lot of theory channels out there. Like it's not just like MatPat, but you've also got you got like Brony Notion, and you got Candied Cream, and you've got all these other theorists that do theories. And the Brony fandom in general is really ripe with theory, and people are into that, and they're really on board.
And
with it.
the Steven Universe, you do.
Oh yeah. And what even helps is that there's also the sites that help promote your stuff.
Oh yeah.
And if you,
I believe I remember one of those.
They don't always get up, but when they do, it does help a little bit.
Yeah, there was that one site that you showed me, I believe.
Yeah, there's a website called Equestria Daily.
Oh yeah,
that you can that for the Brony content, and more likely than not, if you're if it's to a certain standard, it will get up there.
Yes,
and it's a really good place for a lot of really interesting content to appear. You know, arts, comics, meetups, cons. Videos, music, it's all there.
Yeah.
And it's just a nice hub for it all. And it's the same thing with the Steven Universe community as well, because it's the same it's the same creators that do Beach City Buggle as the ones as Equestria Daily.
What's one of your more recent videos is your Lapis theory. That got quite a bit of backlash. Ratio wise.
That's what my videos are more about. I like to enter a discussion about it. And I do I love seeing big long comments about some of their theories and somehow how they like to debunk.
That video got very popular as well. That was like 20,000 views or something.
Yeah, that got onto Beach City Buggle.
Okay.
And so did the Jasper one, but I'm not really fond of the Jasper one.
Is that a big Steven Universe website? I'm not too familiar.
It is in the community anyway.
Okay.
It's pretty big.
Okay.
But the Jasper video is quite old now, and it's very outdated.
Yeah.
Like this was before Pink Diamond levels of shit, you know.
No spoilers.
No. Well, I think you can say her name and not. Or there, nothing. Damn it, shit. Fuck. It was before that video came out.
But that Lapis video.
The Lapis video again.
It got a lot of like dislikes and stuff. Does that affect you?
It got a lot of traction through that.
Does that affect you? Does it demotivate you to continue?
No, I mean people watched it and they've looked at it and gone,
I guess it could be an example of how the dislike bar should be used. Like I disagree with your theory, I'm gonna dislike or whatever.
Yeah,
but a lot of it was your intro and how
people seem to like the intro, which I have taken on board.
Yeah, so it kind of dragged out and it wasn't relevant to the theory.
Yeah, I've probably considered either going for a really short one or putting it at the end.
I feel like putting it at the end is more efficient.
Yeah, and I do both.
And for those wondering, he has this kind of like ongoing story with his Chibi character.
There's like an overarching narrative going on with the characters that are within.
His little Chibi characters that do the theory videos.
Like last time he's met up with these YouTubers.
Well, I'm included.
Yeah, you are. You're one of the voices that helped voice for it. And the YouTubers that are in it so far are you, me. There's a Twitch streamer.
Oh yeah,
Rewind Brony.
Oh yeah.
There's also Over Englishman.
Oh, good old one.
There's I Hate Everything, and then there's a card Ale War.
Yeah.
And they're all in there, and I might put even more in later on.
Oh, yeah. There's so many more YouTubers that you can do that.
Because it's like... I think the story I came up with it, which I think you had a bit of fun with, was that it's YouTubers that Stephen watches.
Oh, yeah.
But Pell does not agree with some of these YouTubers. And she's like, no, Stephen, you must not watch these. They will poison your mind. And she's like... Now, rather than just putting parental controls on his bloody tablet device, she decides to just kidnap them instead. And the other two are going on with it. It's like, let's beat these guys up. And then she's bubbling them in their own special YouTubers room, and then just staying there.
So you're saying
forever.
Steven Universe watches you, in a way. That's how you got there. Right?
No, well,
That's a bit egoistic.
I think the way I'm going about it is that Paradox, the one who's angry.
Oh,
because
okay.
I like ruined her day.
I
I've ruined everything. Like,
oh yeah, that was
I'm
in the
small now because of you.
Wasn't that in the update video where she hits you?
Yeah, that was like that's like a little bit of cheek.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think the idea that I was going for is that she's now really pissed off at me for that.
And what about the future of your channel? Where do you see it going when you actually return?
I wanted to continue on with the story.
Yes.
I want to keep doing that because it's fun. So I'm not making the videos to make any sort of statement. I want people to to have a discussion in comments, which is good. I love it, but I'm also doing it for fun, and that's good. Yes. Which I think it should be your main drive when it comes to YouTube videos.
Are you sticking to a Steven Universe? Just Steven Universe?
No.
What else are you going to do theories on, if just theories?
I will probably come back to MLP at some point as well.
Have you been keeping up to date with that?
No, I haven't really, which is probably why it would be a good idea, because once I do watch them all, there's probably a lot of stuff I could talk about.
Yeah.
Like,
loads. What about the one-off videos you do, like, that I'm included in? Like, the one-off shorts or comedy sketches?
You mean like Ponies in College?
Yes, Ponies in College.
Oh, those are just like shit posts, aren't they?
Yes, but
yeah, I mean,
are you going to continue those? If you...
Yeah, I do like shit posting sometimes. It's just a bit of fun. You know, you just sat there, you're like, what to do?
What to do?
And it's like, oh, I can make it up and edit or something, and I can do something that's fun, and then I can upload it and just be like, yeah, say that.
Ponies University coming soon.
Due to release, first quarter 2018.
Oh, cool. Is there anything else you want to say about the future of your channel and how you've changed?
I think one of the biggest changes is my attention to the artwork.
And your mic quality. Yeah.
Oh, that's why I'm leaning back a bit. Yeah,
I wasn't talking about that. I was just talking about your videos in general.
The mic quality.
I went from shit to good.
I had a massive issue with my mic quality.
Yes.
During the first theory video, and even beyond that, and it was only coming out on one end. I actually spoke about this in our 2015 one.
Yeah, it's the very first edition of the FoxPod.
Yeah, and then there was an issue with that, which is fixed because I got a new microphone
with one of these pop filters that you call dildo. No, condom. I don't know why dildo came in.
A slipped condom.
Yeah, the slipped condom.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's one of the things, and also that I make my own artwork for it now. Like, almost all of it is either artwork, wallpaper art for it's like Steven Universe and My Pony, or like vector art for characters like Malachite.
Yeah.
Like, if it's not that, it's usually stuff that I'm drawing. Back in the day, back in my older videos, I would, it was just there was always mishmashes of different images from everywhere.
Yeah.
But I don't like doing that anymore. Because I like making my own things for it. So ever since
your own style.
Yeah, so ever since I think ever since the Peridot one, really, I've been doing my own stuff. Like I did my own little I did my own beach scene.
Oh yeah.
That was fun. And that was about it really.
Okay. Oh god, the evolution of my channel. Ooh, that's a long story.
So many changes.
I've changed so much as a person, as a creator, since... Yeah, I don't really say this often, but I have actually been doing YouTube content for coming up to 5 years.
You started
on this channel alone,
didn't you?
But... here's the thing that not many people know. I started YouTube in 2009 on a different channel.
Wasn't that a Lego
I reviewed Lego, did little skits with my toys. It's all unlisted or privated or whatever.
So you'll never find it.
I might react to it one day. Like a good old reaction video.
Like a 400 subscriber special.
And I've had maybe I've had like 4 channels in my YouTube life that I've actually dedicated to. After that was like as well as that, I was doing like 2 videos on the Club Penguin, and then I went to a wrestling one where I did random videos like Call of Duty glitches or tricks.
Glitches and tricks.
Tricks on like parkour.
Oh, okay.
Then I went to MC Diamond Miner 101, which is, you can go and find that. They're still up there. Really cringy not parody, very cringy videos.
So YouTube prove as much as you want.
Yes, it's the name itself kind of gives away what kind of content I was making. It's obviously Minecraft, and it's very cringy.
Hi guys, welcome to
And then I
Minecraft.
came up with the name JC044. I came up with this name. I was making my Minecraft username. What numbers? 2244, and that was actually in my wrestling account name 2244. So it just came to JC244, and I stuck with it since. And I started off with Minecraft single players survival content, which is really original.
Hello, welcome to Minecraft, Mr. Pigglesworth.
And that's my most popular video, that first one, for 5,000 views. Like, why? My new stuff's better, you know?
And then you sound like a little pixie, and then you go on to being a little pixie to being good evening.
And then I do stuff like, what was it? I did Tech It videos, so many series. I did Half-Life, which I just gave up on. I gave up on all
these. You did a Feed the
these.
Beast series, didn't you?
No, that was Tech It.
Was that a Mo Creatures one that you did?
I haven't uploaded a Mo Creatures, but I did do a Mo Creatures episode.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
Yeah,
you had like a corrupted world.
Yeah. Oh, and then that world got corrupted because I had. Oh yeah, sorry, I did have Mo Creatures in it, and then that world corrupted, and that's when I stopped YouTube for like 3 months. I came back with the summer update video 2013, and then since then I've been doing like Minecraft and gaming content with you in Sydney. That's when I introduced people to my channel.
Yeah, I do recall.
And then I've just been sticking mainly to gaming since then until about 2016 when I became a bit more variety.
It was probably around the time when me and Sydney were doing stuff. That's when my channel probably kicked off as well. Well, kicked off.
Yeah. Obviously in 2015 the podcast started, and then I started doing these comedy sketches. Dirtbag technically started in 2014. So a lot of variety there. And that's kind of been going on ever since then. Obviously I've got a lot more variety now. I feel like I've improved as a content creator, but I definitely want to get better, especially with my acting and editing. I find that disgraceful right now, my acting.
Well, there's always stuff that can be worked on.
I hate my acting. It's so bad.
Well, only you can
hear
change
me.
that. Can hear me.
And now I'm like Minecraft, other games rarely, but mainly comedy sketches, podcast, Minecraft right now. But rarely do I do the other games, which is weird.
With David Dirtbag's Universe becoming a poster boy.
I want David Dirtbag to be like the main thing of my channel, or like
just
original content of that.
TV David Dirtbag.
That's not going to be my name. And that's kind of where I am now, just doing that kind of content, and that's kind of the future, but still being a variety channel, coming out with more original series, and I'm probably going to be criticised a lot if depending on what kind of communities I become a part of, because being a variety channel, Jack, I might get into different communities and get to know people in different communities, and people, especially in the commentary community, are very harsh on the game Minecraft.
No,
they like make memes out of the content, which is fine. I find them funny, but I still do Minecraft content on what's the word here?
Occasionally.
No, like unironically. I do like mini game videos. I do series. I know that it's like mocked and laughed upon nowadays, and a lot of it is clickbait. I think a lot of, if not most, Minecraft content out there is actually quite appalling. But I only make Minecraft content because I want to. Yeah.
Which I think should be the main driving force really for any channel.
I enjoy doing mini games. I still play. I like playing Minecraft still. I like the idea of having a single player series still. I just like that idea. I'm comfortable with it. I never stick to it, but that's another story. But I just do content that I'm happy with, really. And if people enjoy it, then cool. If they don't, then there's other channels.
Bog off!
That's kind of my motive. And that's basically all I've got to say about my channel. That felt like a rant when it wasn't.
I'll have you know, I worked hard to do all this.
Oh god, I deserve
I'm listing points here.
I deserve it. It's all about me, not you. Fuck the fans.
Fuck the fair.
That's a Keemstar reference. I'm not actually a dickhead. I'm not boasting.
Are you
like
sure?
A dickhead.
It could just be both.
I'm not boasting like a dickhead either.
I mean, don't boast like a dickhead.
Nothing inside there. Shout out to that guy. Let's talk about games. Do you want to discuss some games?
2017, the year of the loot box.
Oh god,
what a year it was for gaming to be shit, wasn't it?
yeah, I don't really follow, especially on console games. I don't really like keep up to date that much. So
Well, it's PC as well.
Yeah.
It's like people like Jim Sterling have had a field day
yes,
with 2017, and
microtransactions
have
yeah.
run rampant
Yeah.
in the last few months of this year. It was just a shit storm.
It was.
It was like EA just like, oh god, gotta get this out. And other companies are like pitching in. It's like, well, we got a patent to make matchmaking based on what you spend.
Yeah.
It's like, well, this is just brilliant, isn't it?
EA Battlefront 2.
It's literally
that
like
was.
right now, it's like a dick measuring contest with loot boxes. Like my loot boxes are this, my loot boxes are that. And it's like Activision and EA.
What was that Battlefront 2 thing, Jack?
Battlefront 2 was pretty horrendous. Although probably not as bad as what Destiny 2 is facing right now.
What is Destiny 2? I don't really follow.
Destiny 2 has been facing so many shots in the leg.
Oh, arrows in the knees.
Literally, it's only been out for a few months. Right, it released in September, and without fail, it's had a controversy ever since.
Okay.
It's had several. It had the initial release to start off with, and finding out they boasted about having all this content to do, and then people were like, well, what now? There's no end game.
Yes.
And mine was like, well, your end game loot boxes. Oh.
Oh my god.
And then that's insidious as it is, with having to go to the Eververse, which in of itself has caused a shitstorm in its own right. And then of course there was the XP issue. Did you ever hear about that?
No.
No, oh no. Let's just say that XP bar in Destiny 2 was lying to you.
Oh.
You weren't getting that much XP.
Really?
It was basically halving it. Like, say, if you're playing a lot,
Right.
you wouldn't earn as much. So say, like, oh, I just completed a public event. I got 500 XP. It showed up on my experience bar. But no, actually, you got about half of that. And I didn't even tell you.
Why did it lie? Why does it lie? What does it get?
It's so like it's a system that was designed. It's not anymore.
Yeah.
It was a system that was designed to adapt to how much you were playing. So if you're playing a lot, then it would adapt.
Yeah.
So the more you played, the less XP you got,
Okay.
and it wouldn't even tell you that. Now, of course, people.
Shouldn't it be more the opposite? Like if you're a dedicated gamer. you
Yeah,
get
I mean
more
that's
out of
that's
it.
the whole point of an XP bar, isn't it? The whole point of XP bar is to fill that shit up. But no, and then people found out about it. Whoa, fucking shitstorm! Another shitstorm. It's coming out of
Lots
nowhere.
of gaming shit songs lately.
I know it's been a long.
That's just
day.
Destiny alone, let alone all the other stuff.
And then you got other companies that are taking a stance on loot boxes, saying no, we will not have loot boxes.
I personally think I have a problem with loot boxes in Overwatch. That's a game that I've been playing recently. A lot.
Even in there, it's a bit stupid. I would prefer a store system, to be honest. I don't like Warframe, where you can kind of just choose what you want, and that's a free-to-play game.
Well, there is like a store you can buy things with the points, the currency.
Oh, you mean the credit system, which really is just... Ugh.
You randomly get like the stuff you don't get. No, the stuff that you get within it can be modified. But the whole loot box system in general is not that bad for Overwatch because you get one every time you level up, and every time you win 9 games a week or whatever. And I like that system. Personally.
Yeah, it's more tolerable.
Yes. I don't see a point in buying them.
There's a better system, obviously.
The only time that I would need to buy a loot box in Overwatch or feel the need to if I was playing the game so much I wanted everything to look nice. Like I want everything to be perfect. I want to show off what I look like. Have all the best stuff.
I mean, yeah, loot boxes are good in one sense is that the randomizer will give you things that you weren't specifically looking for, like skins and animations, and that might prompt you to play a character that you probably wasn't going to play. Just say, like, if I got a new Sombra skin, and I'm like, Sombra, I don't play her. And like, oh, I got this new Sombra skin. I might try to play a bit of Sombra. Like, oh, actually, I like Sombra. But that's really the only reason that I would tolerate the loot boxes. I would still prefer a store system.
Yes.
Like, oh, look, if I have this many credits, I could just go here. Thank you. I mean, it kind of has that.
Yeah.
Like, if you get enough, then you can buy them.
I feel like it should be easier to get currency.
That's the thing, isn't it? It's currency.
Yeah. You randomly get it in loot boxes. I don't think there's any other way.
It's like, it reminds me of a much better system, which was in Halo Reach. And in Halo Reach, you had a credit system, and it was based on your gameplay in game. Like, you play the games, you get XP, which would go towards your rank.
Oh yeah.
Which was just like a little medal to show off. Which was completely separate from your progression. Apart from maybe getting some new armor sets, and then you'd also get credits at the end of every match, and then that would go towards buying new bits of armor.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. I loved that, and I feel like that maybe would work in Overwatch as well.
Going back to the Overwatch thing, instead of like where you buy loot box with money, how about they changed it? Because you get random stuff with loot boxes. What if they changed it or added so you buy currency with real life money instead of loot boxes themselves, and then you pick what you want?
Would that again? That's a micro currency.
Yes. But
it causes issues.
You get what you want, though. You get to pick what you want rather than randomly get it in a loot box.
The thing is, this is also in games like Minecraft with the new Bedrock edition,
I'm not a big fan.
Which does that.
Yeah.
You know, you buy the currency and then you buy that. But the thing is, that's really stupid because now you're left with currency that you can't use because you don't have enough. But it was more than enough to buy the thing that you wanted, but now you're left with not really anything. You're like 75 left and nothing you could buy 75 credits. So it's just a waste of money at the end of the day, which is at the end of the day not really a good thing. Yeah. In my opinion.
But aside from like all the negatives of like loot boxes and microtransactions, is there any games that you can talk about in the positive, like what you've been playing lately?
Well, I'm enjoying the new. Well, it's not really new, is it? Now it's Sun and Moon from Pokemon. Yes. That was good. It's nearing the end with Ultra Sun and Ultra Moon just coming out. Which apparently is meh. Apparently, meh. Okay. I'm not surprised for the amount of stuff that's in it. It just
feels like haters for saying this, but I'm not familiar with Pokemon. I haven't really watched it. I'm not really.
Well, not surprising. You come from a line of consoles that didn't really involve Nintendo at all.
And I was brought up on Yu-Gi-Oh! Really.
Yeah.
I'm a Yu-Gi-Oh! Boy, me.
You're more of a PlayStation person. Well, I was more of a Wii person when I was little. Well, Game Boys. I was into the original Game Boy, dude.
I had Game Boy Advance.
I played that Kirby.
I had a Game Boy Color.
I didn't have a Game Boy Color. I had a Game Boy Classic. I had put batteries in the back.
Check 2 on Game Boy. Yeah. It's best.
Before the memes. Yeah, like I used to put batteries in the back, and then the batteries. I think one time I charged them, and I was just there playing Pokemon Yellow, and suddenly the fucking batteries exploded. I was like, Jesus! All this tar coming out the back. It wasn't tar, it was fucking battery acid.
Oh god, that's horrible.
I was like, oh yeah, I miss those days.
I've been playing a lot of games recently. Not so much Minecraft, but literally more Overwatch. I'm playing Portal 2 again because I love the Portal franchise. And there was the Christmas sale on Steam where I bought like 5 games.
Yeah.
Duck Game, Ori and the Blind Forest. What else did I get? I bought this Bridge Constructor game for Portal, which is pretty good so far. I've actually recorded a video on it, and that's coming out. I don't know when this is going out again, but it's going to be a Saturday Spectacular.
I did hear that disappointed a few people when they announced that.
Well, Portal fans that want Portal 3,
like,
But as an actual game, it's pretty good.
I mean, bridge construction games, I mean...
I think that, like, makes you think a bit, it gets your brain going, it's like, okay, I'll do that. It makes you feel clever.
You know what would make you think?
What?
Portal 3.
Yes.
I mean, come on.
It would make you think of why they would do Portal 3 before Half-Life 3 as well.
Well, they've been churning out Portal faster than Half-Life at this rate.
But I think Half-Life is more deserving of a third title right now than Portal.
Yeah,
is.
just
I think it's in there.
Valve, just sign over the rights to someone else, let them make
That's
it.
what- that's
It'll be a disappointment, but at least it's out and the memes can stop.
I literally made that point on the bus that they should just hand over Portal and Half-Life. If they're not going to make games and focus on technology, hand it over to another company and let them finish and continue these franchises that are very good.
My soul can't take it.
I want more Portal. I say that, I haven't even completed Portal 1, so I've got more Portal in me, really.
Portal 1, I think, was the harder one out of the two. Had some weird mechanics, had that weird light beam that would bounce around.
I haven't seen that yet, actually.
Yeah, that gets annoying.
I've got that to come. Hey.
You got lovely stuff to look forward to, then, haven't you?
Yes.
I mean, I said look forward to. You'll hate it. But stop kidding me.
Do I dare do a Let's Play?
Or like homage back to your
speaking
Portal
about
1.
Portal, actually, for those unaware, me and Jack have a co-op series on my channel where we're going through Portal 2 co-op.
That's not serious.
He's Peabody and I'm Atlas. It started in 2015 and it's slowly been releasing. The last one was released in October 2016. Was it? Yeah, I think it was 2016. No, 27. Wait, was it? Oh god, I can't.
I don't think it was October.
It was someone. I think it was like October 2016.
Yeah, it was definitely not 2017.
Yeah,
It's
no.
October.
But once Jack could get his PC, despite us 3 years later, we're planning to continue.
Do we
that.
not have footage? Can we not salvage more for an extra episode?
You want me to upload footage from like 2 years ago?
It's
Still.
us walking around like just seemed all stitched together. Us trying to getting frustrated at those big puzzles that we used to do.
But we are planning on bringing that back and finishing it. And it's going to be like a 3-year series by the time we finish it.
Maybe even get a new intro.
Yeah, the Jack made the intro for the last one. It's really good.
Yeah, I could probably do better.
So shout out to my Portal co-op series. Check that out because hopefully that's going to come back soon.
Yeah, I do find that one to be probably one of the more engaging ones.
Yes, I do.
One of the more long-term series.
I like how I can make each episode like kind of short. I at the time I was releasing them, I like uploading 5-minute videos. They're easy to make. I can put more thought into the 5 minutes. Easier to on my upload time.
There's more edits on it as
and
well.
I think it's more engaging because someone sees like a 5-minute video, but that's quick. It might be good compared to a 25-minute video on Portal. Like, could I watch 25 minutes of this?
It's like a Portal Steven Universe in a way.
Yeah. So I kind of have a bit of a feel, if that's the right word.
I feel.
No, a bit of a. I don't know, a bit of a favoritism towards smaller videos, I guess. That's just me.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to add to Portal or gaming in general?
Well, you have the beanie now, I think.
The beanie?
The beanie that you get in the game.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Actually, did you ever know about the customization for the robots? That is seemingly just this weird feature in the game. You ever remember it? It was just this. You can customize the characters
In Portal 2 co-op, yeah.
Yeah, and it's like it's half baked.
Okay.
And there are features on it that aren't. They're there. They say they're coming soon, but they're not.
Okay.
And it's like
It's
just
like 4 years old.
Yeah,
No, way longer than that.
yeah. It's like something that just never got completed. So they obviously had plans, but
I don't know what
I
to
think you can
stop.
still get like skins for them, like skins for the robots. But I think that's about it.
I guess we'll see
You have to buy those though.
when we continue that what that's all about. That's a reason for you to watch. You should watch the Portal 2 co-op.
Watch it and watch me. And watch the Portal series. And watch more of the Portal series.
So is there anything else you want to add? Tell the viewers. Is there any like message you have? Any story you want to share? As you look at a mirror.
There's many mirrors in here.
There's a lot of mirrors in here.
Why is that mirror looking at me?
What?
Who's that cunt over there? That's a mirror.
Is there anything you want to say to like the viewers?
Hi, you've made it this far. Doubt it.
Is there any like false hope you want to give on the channel?
False hope for my channel.
Yeah, like I'll be returning soon, next week.
I'm sorry. A month later. I'm sorry.
Oh my. Is that another Jack's film?
It'll be back. It'll be back. I'm getting that inspiration back as well. I'm actually wanting to make videos again.
That's good. It has been a while.
Yeah, I got into that point where I was like, I'm probably not gonna be able to make videos now, but but I will.
Yes.
I won't. And then I'm like, yes.
And now, if your part's like £4, it's easy fix.
Yeah, it's like, yes, it isn't out of the realm of possibility.
No. The thing I think we should end it on, which you recommended for this, is despite it's the 10th of January, New Year's resolutions.
Oh yes, the New Year's resolutions.
Now, I don't personally set myself New Year's resolutions.
No, because you never complete them.
No, it's because like, what is there to aim for if I'm already aiming to be better and good at like anything I do? If that makes sense. Like, if I'm aiming to be like a better person, why make it a New Year's resolution if it's aim for it in general?
Although I'm pretty sure that's
the most generic one.
That's like level 1 on humanity right there. Like,
be a better person. Be kinder to your fellow elders.
Mummy.
But no specific resolutions I can certainly see myself setting. But it's just like general ones, like be a better person, do more videos or something like that. Get better at content creating. It's just I aim to do it anyway. Why New Year's? So your New Year's resolutions, Jet?
My New Year's resolution,
if you have any.
Well,
for 2018, that is.
My channel. Get back into it.
Yes.
More content on it.
Yes.
Get more engaged.
Game with us again.
Yes.
Yes.
Of course.
Microfactions.
Yes, I know. Dirtbag.
Start on the film. Finish the film.
Right, the theme tune, sing the theme tune.
Make £1 million on it.
No one's going to get that reference.
Never mind.
I don't know. I reckon there's a lot of younger people that are like, what the fuck is he talking about?
I doubt they're even this far in, to be honest.
No, they're probably watching some bit of Logan Paul by now.
Oh my god, you've ended all young viewers now, thanks.
And, yeah. The new character.
Yes.
And new characters to come.
Yes.
And be faithful to my waifu.
To your waifu?
My waifu.
I think I know who that is.
Yes, you do.
18, 20.
18-year-old, 21.
Do you want to explain what you're talking about?
Marina.
These are Splatoon.
Marina the Octoling.
Can you explain? I don't play for Splatoon.
Well, it's this really interesting like new concept for like third-person shooters. It's something my brothers should be playing, really, rather than what they do play.
Is this Splatoon 2 that he's talking about?
Yeah, they play PUBG.
Oh god.
Which I would not want them to play. Like they play on the Xbox, and I thought, yeah, we've got a Switch over here. Play some Splatoon 2. But most people know about it. It's that game where you ink everything.
Yes.
And
You're a kid. You're a squid. You're a kid.
Oh, let's not go back to that. No, god, Tira Grace had a field day with that.
Hi, Tia Grace, if you're somehow listening. And
Hi, Tira Grace.
I know you're still subbed. Hi, if you're watching.
Hi.
Don't unsub. I love you. Please subscribe again if you're unsub.
You just paint the whole place with ink, and that's how you dominate in like turf wars, which is like the main game mode.
Mm-hmm.
And the second one came out, which is surprising because it's like the one game I didn't expect a sequel from.
Yeah.
But I guess it's good because not only is there's a progression in its lore, which is actually quite interesting. It's a post-apocalyptic world.
I just noticed, aside from all the story, why didn't they call it Splatoon and put the 2 where the T is? Splatoon.
Because
that would have been way better. Anyway,
we're talking about Nintendo here. You know, oh yeah, it's gonna be Pokemon Grey. No, there's just gonna be nothing. Oh yeah, it's gonna be.
Talk about these characters though. Like, who are they? Why are they relevant to Splatoon 2?
Well, it's the new singers because they have these new mascots that I do the Splatfests, which is like the main event. It's like Destiny's Iron Banner, I guess. It's like I think it's like every month if I recall, and there's always like these different themes, and you battle for the themes. However, people usually just pick their favourite character of the two, and not the actual theme itself, which is quite funny.
Okay. And do you have an unhealthy obsession with these?
And I watched their Nintendo Direct.
Okay.
And it was the reveal of the two new squids.
Yes. Okay.
Marks.
Quotation marks.
Quotation.
That, guys.
One of them's a squid. The other one's an octoling.
Okay.
which is weird considering that they're like enemies
Right.
of the Splatoon world. They're like enemies. Like we hate each other.
Okay.
And so why is there why is there this Octoling singing as one of their pop stars? And it's like what?
And what one do you have the obsession with?
Marina, she's the Octoling. She is amazing, and she is thick.
I think Jack has a bit of a crush on a fantasy character, ladies and gentlemen.
Damn!
I am not judging.
Nintendo!
Jesus, they and them levels, boy.
Nintendo, they are swimming in thick. Like, if there was another game before, which was ARMS,
Right.
and there's another character that was also thick.
Okay, those levels again, yeah.
Shut the fuck up. And, like, Jesus. Nintendo know. They know their audience now.
Oh, no.
And they're tapping into that. Fucking adults and shit. Like, they know. I mean, they had to get the skimpy character in, and then they got to get the gremlin, the gremlin character that no one likes. Okay. Although, well, I don't know. Some people do like her. We all know who the superior one is. Marina. Yeah. Yeah.
So, New Year's resolution.
New Year's resolution. Well, what about did you say your ones?
No.
You didn't say your ones
We
yet?
just went to that.
We
went to that discussion. Is that an insider you just referenced?
that's an insider.
Okay.
That.
Okay, New Year's resolutions for me. Apart from being a better person, a better content creator, a better editor, a better oh yeah, definitely better actor. That's one I can actually put down. Get acting lessons. Why you pose like that?
Just what?
Get better acting lessons. So I actually came up with this idea, and I said it to you, and you're quite intrigued. If we tried theatre together to improve on our acting, local theatre, like stage performance.
Oh, you mean like
acting on stage? Like,
yeah.
I what's it? I pops the question to you, I guess. I am lost for words. It's 1 a.m.
You kept me waiting so long.
And do you like the idea? So maybe go to some sort of acting class to a bit more stuff where it's a bit more increases my confidence level of acting, especially in public. I'm the worst.
Something that does help. It builds character overall.
I can't act in public. I just lose all. Like,
I've been saving you in there.
No, I can't. I just like, oh, this is cringy. People
Right,
are going to judge me.
The cameraman is that he's kind of a normal, so you can kind of get away with being normal sometimes.
Bear Phil's isn't quite normal, is it?
No, he has a few issues.
Yeah, it's just a few.
he cries in the corner
and when I portray Dreadlock Jones, that'd be very interesting.
Or when I portray Dreadlock Jones,
you got a main character. It's my time. Like a
you
main.
You also have a main character.
He's not that main.
There's like 2 fucking videos about him.
But I have to act drunk. I'm basically Rick from Rick and Morty for when I play this character.
Wait, what? Rick?
Yeah, Rick from Rick and Morty, where he like drinks all the time and acts all weird. Huh?
Rick Astley?
And how on earth did you get to New Year's resolutions? I'm excited. Okay, yeah, acting. Ooh, what else is there? I should have thought of these in New Year, shouldn't I?
This is an interesting podcast.
Yes, it is. I literally can't think of any, really. Just improve on my acting, get through university, get good grades, improve on a lot of personal issues, I guess.
If none arise.
I'm not getting into those. And just, be a better person, make memes.
The dankest of the memist.
No, make meme. I guess another one is
make memes.
Make more content. I want to get into get more YouTube contacts and more variety. Do more collabs. Be out there. Meetups. PAX. I'll be at PAX. You
could be on stage. You're like,
yeah.
Hi, welcome to welcome to PAX. Today, it's hot in here. Hi, hi. I'm that one guy who's like, hi. I'm totally fucking this up, but don't worry.
A jit pie.
I'm gonna be so fired after this. A shit pie.
A jit pie. Should we talk about a jit pie?
A jit pie.
While we're coming to the end of the podcast.
Oh, that little fucker.
Net neutrality is good. Keep it, guys. Keep it going. I think it's time to end the podcast.
Yeah, I think
It's been going for a while.
I think we've lost our rocker.
It's off that gone blood. Yeah.
It's almost 2 hours.
What was that attempt at word? Nice herring,
Nice herring, Gromit.
So, yeah, that's the FoxPod. I can't. It's not gonna. The FoxPod won't always be like this, ladies and gentlemen. I'm gonna be with people that I'm obviously less familiar with, and I might not be this crazy, let's say, and it'll be more
crazy.
I don't. Yeah, that scares crazy. I don't want all of my podcasts to be feel like interviews. I just want it to be more of general discussion, hanging out, having a good time, playing some games or something, rather than more of an interview base. I don't know.
Not worrying about levels.
So like a 50-50. So if you or anyone you know is interested in coming on the shit show, and please do follow and message the FoxPod on Twitter. We've got an email which I probably won't even check that much, but it's foxpodpodcast, that's a mouthful, at gmail.com. I want to get a lot more YouTubers is site specifically that I think I will aim to get on the show. Maybe some other people, some friends to talk about interests and stories as Jack's think about life as he touches a plate.
Yeah, I'm just observing the plate.
So if you're interested in coming on, or know someone that's interested in coming on, then feel free to contact me, and I'll get in touch, because no one really likes me, so I'm probably gonna respond immediately. I have no friends. And that's the end of the podcast. Episode 7 of the FoxPod. I hope you enjoyed. Jack, have you enjoyed your time?
It's been a good time. It's been really good. I'm just on my phone right now.
Yeah, on your phone, yeah. Yeah, we can give it. A fart and a burp at the same time.
I think you're going to explode now.
What a nice treat to end the podcast on.
Lovely. You've now just ruined the whole thing.
Lovely.
Oh, fuck my phone. I got my phone. I dropped my phone.
Oh my god, you dropped your totally real phone.
Jesus Christ.
That was totally your phone. Are you okay?
I'm being hacked.
You're not being hacked.
I'm being hacked.
You're not being hacked.
I'm being hacked.
And on that note of being hacked, ladies and gentlemen, I bid you a fair due on the chat. Don't leave. Come on.
Being hacked, you fucking moron.
Say goodbye.
Bye.
Say goodbye nicely.
Goodbye. I have been Chibi Z.
You have. Now worry over there.
I've been fucking...
And on that note, ladies and gentlemen, thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you in episode 8 when I don't know when it'll be, but there's a lot of voice cracks in this ending, and I'm trying to do it one word thing, one sentence without holder.
Do that shit again, you fucking...
No, this is on purpose, for entertainment purposes. Fuck you. Goodbye, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm being hacked!